Hi guys, it's Sheila Shimmers. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a full glam look. Yes, full glam look, all affordable products, all from the drugstore. This one is actually going to be featuring a new product from Wet n Wild. I think this one is limited edition. This is their eyeshadow palette, their Color Icon 10-pan eyeshadow palette, in the name. I lost the name, but you're going to see it later in the video because it was a sticker here and I kind of scratched it up to open it, but it's a really good palette. I feel like I cannot get enough of this one. It's really inexpensive. So you're gonna see how I use this. I use almost all the shades in here. I use 9 of the 10. So to create this look, which I really love, and I think you guys are gonna love it as well. So stick around, don't forget to subscribe, and let's just go ahead and get started. So I figured we would start with our eyebrows because that is the thing that takes me the most. Today I'm going to be using actually a pomade. It's been so long since I've used a pomade. I just wanted to use it today for some reason. I'm going to be using the Mora Beauty one. This one is a great option if you really like the Anastasia one. I feel like it's awesome. I honestly like this one more than the Anastasia, and it really just seals your brows. Pardon my dog that always seems to want to eat when I'm filming. But this one is called Eyebrow Gel. It is the shade Espresso Brown. So my brows are a little bit messy right now. I should definitely get them waxed and plugged. But I'm just going to start by like drawing in some little lines right here. I'm using my Anastasia brush because it's the only eyebrow brush that I have. So I'm sorry that I don't have a drugstore option for this brush, but it is honestly the only one I have. So I would love to also have like an eyebrow gel from the drugstore. If you have one that you really like, definitely leave it down below because I've been looking for a really good one. Alright, so they look a little bit darker than I would like them to look, but we're just going to roll with them, see how they look like at the end. So I'm going to be moving on to some concealer. I'm going to be cleaning them up with the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I did a comparison video with this one. I really like it. I also did a first impression, so if you want to see how this wears, definitely look it up. It's more on the thick side. If you like really thick concealers, I would say this is a really great option. I have this one in the shade Butt Beige. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my lid. Ooh, and before I forget, I do want to put some stickers under my eyes. I'm just going to be using my little sponge. I'm using the Haley's Beauty one just because it's the one that I'm using at the moment. Okay, so here's the little palette that I picked up. I really think it's a stunning palette. As soon as I saw it, I knew I was going to purchase it because I think it's really beautiful. It is perfect for the fall. Honestly, I don't think there's a shade in here that I would add or take out because it is honestly so stunning. This one is a Wet n Wild Copy and Break palette, and this one is one of their Color Icon 10-pan eyeshadow palettes. So I believe the price of this one was about $6 or $4. I don't really know, but I do think that this one is a limited edition. So if you want to get your hands on this, just visit your CVS or your Rite Aid. I did purchase this one at CVS, so that's where you can find it. But it was like on the Halloween kind of section. So definitely hurry up and look this one up because I've heard great things. I'm super excited that when I was watching some videos and people were like, these are amazing, I'm like, yes, I have it at home. I already bought it. The only thing is that I cannot get it open. My battery is literally going to run out with just me trying to open this thing. So finally got it open. Here are your shades. I really like the fact that it's kind of like a little book, so you kind of see it like this, but you can also like open it this way. So you have kind of your matte shades. I believe there are 5 matte shades and then 5 shimmers as well. So you do have kind of different finishes as well. So I'm going to start with this big shade over here on the corner, which just says Transition on it. So obviously I'm going to use this one as my transition shade. I'm going to be placing this right here on the crease, and so far, wow. So right off the bat, really good pigmentation. It is honestly blending out really well. I believe that I haven't used many Wet n Wild palettes, but when I have used them, they haven't been just the best quality. I always have this thing with NYX and Wet n Wild where just like eyeshadows are not, they're just not up to standard sometimes, but this one, so far with one shade, I'm like, yes. After that shade, I'm going to go with a brick color right here. Same brush though, not changing the brush. And this one, I'm going to be putting kind of on that crease as well. Wow. Wow. Okay. That is beautiful. Do you guys see how like how that just got so intense so quickly. I was not expecting that. I really thought I was going to have to build up that color. Wow. Okay. So by the way, I did see different colors of this palettes. So if you are looking for something like this, you just don't like the color range, they do have different ones. There's a really beautiful one that has kind of like taupey colors with some blues and some browns. It's just like really, really beautiful. So definitely check it out. If you this one doesn't call your name, I'm sure they'll have one that does. So I'm just going to keep moving. I'm going to try to use as many shades as I can. I'm going to go with the brown right here. It looks really, really pigmented and opaque. Wow, okay. Okay. Do you guys see this? I'm like so impressed right now. I feel like I have to find one of my palettes and do a dupe video for this one because I just feel like there's so many palettes that look just like this that this could definitely beat. By the way, I've done this entire look with just this brush right here. I'm using the Sigma E25. Okay, I'm taking a blending brush. This one is also from Sigma, and I'm just going to be blending out kind of this area right here on the outer corner. I'm going to go back to the brick color right here, and I'm going to just place it on the center of the lid going towards that brown that I just applied. So now I'm going to just move on to one of the shimmers. I think I want to use this one right here, but honestly I really want to put this yellow somewhere. I don't know where I want to use it. It kind of like looks that it has a little bit of shimmer on it. So I really think it was 4 shades that were matte and then 6 that were kind of shimmery. This one, it just looks like it has a little bit of some glitter in there. I don't know if you can see it right there that it has a little bit of glitter. So I'm going to start by doing that and then we'll see how this one builds. But I definitely want to put something over that just because the other 2 shades that I'm looking at look so beautiful. Okay, so there's 2 that I really want to use, which are this one and this one right here. They just look a lot more metallic-y and kind of look a little bit chunky. So I think there's a little bit of glitter in there, and I just really think they're really, really beautiful. I think I'm going to go with this one over here. So what I'm going to be doing is just spraying my brush with some Fix Plus and then going in with that one. As soon as I said Fix Plus, I remember that this is a drugstore video, so I'm actually going to be using the Wet n Wild Cucumber Primer Water, and I'm going to be spraying this little brush right here. So the shade that I actually just showed you guys, I swatched it. I was originally going to use this one right here. Sorry. Did not think this through. I was going to use this one right here, but this one looks a lot more creamy, so I'm going to go with that one. That one is this one right here. This is honestly really, really beautiful. I'm like so impressed with this little palette. I cannot tell you guys. I cannot stress it enough. I just bought this like thinking nothing of it, and then it ended up being such a good palette. I'm going to go with the shade over top of this, which is this one right here. And with my finger, I'm just going to apply this as a brow bone highlight. That's just beautiful. Did you guys see this? This is like the perfect highlight for my brows, in my opinion. Like, that is the color that I want on my brows every time I dig for something like this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to reach for this brown one more time, and I'm just going to kind of place this on the outer corner, blend it out just a little bit, kind of merge just a little 2 colors together. I might go with the same brush that I was using and just kind of add this at the end right here. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit. I feel like that transitions a lot better into that brown. Yes. I'm reaching for an eyeliner brush, and I'm going to go into this transition, they call it, shade, which I don't think is the case, but just this black right here. So I'm going with my Sigma eyeliner E05, and I'm reaching into this black, and what I'm going to be doing is just kind of placing this near my lash line. So kind of creating a little eyeliner with just the eyeshadow. This black is pretty decent, honestly, guys. This is really good. I think that it's really, really easy to build as well, so I really, really like this. Alright guys, so I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 10 shadows. Honestly, the only one I did not use was this purple right here, just because I didn't know where to fit it on my eyes, but if I would have found a place, I would have totally put it in there. But I feel like this is a really cool look. It is definitely up my alley. So now I'm going to take this off. And we're just going to do under our eyes. So now I'm just going to put on some mascara and some lashes. For mascara, I'm going to be using the one that I've been using, honestly, for like 2 months straight. I've not put this down. This one is a telescopic carbon black mascara by L'Oreal. It is so good, guys. So, so good. So while my mascara dries, I'm going to move on to the lashes. I'm going to be showing you guys which one I'm using. These ones are by the brand Kiss. They're called the Blowout Lash, and I just realized they're all the way up. Facing up, but this is how they look like. They come in a pack, I believe, of 5, and you can get this at Ulta. They're actually got this one at TJ Maxx now that I look at it. So it was $5.99 on TJ Maxx. Definitely check them out. I don't think these are amazing, honestly. Of all the Kiss lashes that I've tried, I don't think I love this ones. This one's I saw on a video from Juicy Jazz. She says she loved this one, and I used them once. They do bring 4, as you can see. So I used them once, and I just didn't really love them. So I'm here to give them another try and just see how they work out for me today. I think they are beautiful, so I don't know why I didn't love them. I can't remember, honestly. Sometimes I have bad lash days and I just blame them on the lashes. So I'm going to try them out, see how they look like. The lash glue I'm going to be using is by Jacob Beauty. This is just their lash, their clear lash. They do have a black one that I do really like, but I've been using this one. Might as well use it up. I really like it. I feel like it does work really, really well. Moving on to primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. I think I did a comparison with this one with the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, which is my favorite. There are also people comparing this one to the Tasha one, so if you haven't checked this one out, it is really, really good. It is a pore filling primer. I'm going to be applying this on my texture areas, which is mostly my cheeks right here. Okay, so for foundation, I'm actually going to be using a foundation that I did a review on. It was a first impression. You're probably going to see this the same week as this video is going to be going up, but I didn't really love it. That's probably why I've been putting it off. It is called the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear, up to 24 hours for fresh wear. I have this one as a shade 460. I think it's a great foundation for oily skin. I think it's great for combination skin. I really think that I do see what people see in this. Like, a lot of people have really liked this. A lot of people hype this up. And I do see why. I think it's a great foundation if you have some kind of oils on your face, if you want to just control the oil. I think it wears really nicely. It is very long lasting. I really don't think that it has the best coverage. I definitely feel like that part can be improved. But what got me about this one is that I do have dry skin, and this one just looked so bad on my skin. It just looked really textured, so I definitely want to give it a second try today. I only used it that one day. So on my video that I use with this foundation, I used 3 pumps of it and it still didn't give me full coverage. So I'm going to use 4 pumps today, and we're going to see if this actually does anything for me. I do really like the color of it. I feel like it is such a good color for me. I honestly haven't found another like match like this one in any other foundation. So I just really want to love it because so many other people love it, but I just don't think that it works for me. I also think that it has a really, really strong smell that I cannot get over. It does have SPF 25, so that is probably the reason for the smell. I just can't get over it. When you originally put it on, it honestly looks really, really nice. I feel like it just got really dry like as the day went on. I wore it for 8 hours, so I don't know, guys. I don't really know. I felt like it also looked a little bit caked up. So basically what I'm telling you guys is that I don't like this foundation. That's starting to look a little bit cakey. I still have a lot of product in here. I still feel like I can see a lot of blemishes, so I just want to cover those up. But I don't want to go too far because, like I said, yeah, I'm going to stop it there. So this is what I have left right there. I'm afraid to keep going because it's going to look really caked up. I already don't feel like very comfortable with it. It is really lightweight, honestly. I don't know. I think that's going to be one of those foundations that I end up giving away to one of my friends. For concealer, I'm going back to the CoverGirl True Blend in the shade Buff Beige. And I'm just putting a little bit of this. Now I'm going to be setting my face. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend Mineral Powder. I've used this in the past. I don't think that it's one product that I would actually repurchase. I don't think it's horrible though. So it also has a tint to it. So if you are more on the fair side, I don't think this would be something that you would like. Let's bronze his face because I'm looking a little bit ghostly. I'm going in with the Kiko Milano Ocean Feel Bronzer in the shade 02, which is Natural Sienna. I forgot how good this bronzer smells, but I actually think that this bronzer, when I started using it a lot, it actually broke me out. So, yeah. But it smells amazing. The shade of it I really like, but it's honestly a little bit more red in person than it looks on camera, but I think it's really, really cute. Next product is blush, and I'm actually going to be trying out this ColourPop Stick Sticks blush, and this one is in the shade More is More. So I'm just going to be opening this up. I picked this up at Ulta. Honestly, they had more shades, but this one was the only one that was still there because apparently a lot of people do like this. So I'm just going to be putting this on. Don't really know how this works, so I'm just going to be using my finger, I guess. I think I should have put this on like before I actually set my makeup. I'm not sure. I don't hate it. I think the texture of it is really nice. So let's just keep going. For highlights, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder. Honestly, if you ever see this kind of Mega Glow highlighters, just pick them up. I'm doing you a favor. Pick them up. You're going to love them. You're not going to regret having this in your collection, I promise you. And like I said, this one is in the shade I'm So Lit. And look at this. Just look at it. Are you kidding me? So I'm just going to start with my finger like this because I just want to kind of rub it. I want it to look very, very natural, but yet very, very accentuated. So saying like, how beautiful is this? I have a couple options here from lipstick. I think I'm going to use this one from Wet n Wild, but it's very out there, so I don't know. But I never get to use it, so I kind of want to use it. Just see. I'm just going to be putting a little bit of a layer of this. I think this one's actually a lip gloss. So this one is called Pout of Paradise. So this one is actually one of their Color Icon lip glosses, and this one is in the shade Pout of Paradise. Wow, that is pigmented for a lip gloss. So even though it is such like a bright color, I find it very, very wearable. Like I actually really love how everything turned out in this look. I would totally use this again. I don't know why I've never reached for it. Probably because I see that it's so orange when I look at it on my drawers, and then I'm like, whoa, okay. I never realized it's actually a lip gloss, I guess. Alright guys, so here's the completed look. I honestly had so much fun filming this video today. I honestly would tell you guys to go and pick this palette up right now. Just go to your local CVS. It's going to be one of those Halloween stands. I honestly didn't see this one at Ulta. They did have two other different ones, but this one wasn't there. So if you want this one, definitely go to Rite Aid or CVS. Maybe Target has it. I'm not sure. But it is honestly a really, really good palette. I am super, super impressed. You guys saw how easy this shades were packing. Even the black was like really impressive as well. So shout out to Wet n Wild for like improving their formula, since I don't remember the last time I used a Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. So I don't know if their palettes have just been good lately and I've been missing out on it because I haven't purchased any. But honestly, this is like way better than anything that I've ever tried from them. So everything else that I use is kind of like things that I did own and I knew I loved them. That's why I have them. But this one from ColourPop, the blush sticks, I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know if I picked the wrong shade, but honestly, now that my whole makeup is on, I really, really like how it's looking. I feel like it just melted onto my makeup and it just looks really, really nice and stunning. So I don't think this is going to be a pass for me. I thought it was going to be, but now that I have everything on, I kind of really enjoy it. The other thing is this L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. I feel like this time it looks a little bit less cakey than the other time that I used it, but I've been wearing it for like 5 minutes. So I feel like if it looks like this, even though it looks really good, I haven't really set my face yet, but I just feel like I don't know. This areas right here are looking like if I had 5 pumps of foundation on and I only have like 3. There's a full pump here that I just didn't even use. So I just think it's a little bit too heavy for my type of skin. If you do love this one, I can totally see why. If I had combination skin, I'd probably be all over this. I just think that with my type of skin and with my kind of problem areas, my texture areas, I have to be really careful onto what I put onto my face. I love the fact that it has SPF 25. Can't stand the smell, but I love the fact that it has the SPF. So that's something that it's really good if you're looking to use this during the day, if you're going to be like in a hot weather. I think this one's going to be a pass for me. I don't know. I feel like I really like the shade match. It is a perfect shade match, which I'm really like bummed about. But yeah, that's how I feel about this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know below which other videos you'd like to see from me, which other reviews. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!